Hey, hello again. I'm on a roll. Fast fire videos on elegant speech and how to make your speech more elegant. Okay, so we'll probably talk much more about this, but I want to just introduce the concept of how you use emphasis, because people are all over the bloody place with emphasis and it really messes up the way you come across and how you sound. So where I live there is a supermarket called New World. I like to call it New World Order, and a kind of nod to conspiracy theories. I'm sure it's got nothing to do with the Illuminati. It's just a supermarket. And they have, constant adverts playing in the store. And there's one advert that drives me nuts, and it's a woman that goes through, as you would expect, goes through a series of items and then tells you what the price is. But she's talking about the price per kilo. So I can't remember the exact thing, but it goes something like baked beans, 29 pence per kilo. And I'm overemphasising this for just to make the point. Cheesy scones, 39 pence per kilo. Baked beans. Sausages, 29 pence per kilo. Of course, it's not pence, it's cents, because it's dollars probably. So the point I'm making is that putting the continued and the same emphasis on the word kilo is an error. That messes things up. You put the emphasis on the thing that's different. Okay, so you wouldn't put the emphasis on the dollars or the cents. You would put the emphasis on the kilo, because that's something you keep repeating. You want to emphasize that it's something different every time. So the emphasis would be on $29 a kilo, $36 per kilo, $29 per kilo. Of course, obviously that's not the prices, because they would be completely bankrupt. So think about the emphasis, and if there's something is repeated, put the emphasis on something new. So, for example, if you're listing something, if you maybe you're talking about snails, talking about natural history, and you say the Waki snail is 6 inches in circumference, and the Niki snail is 27 inches in circumference. So you put the emphasis goes on the difference. The emphasis goes on the different types of snail. Notice I didn't say the different types of snails. The different types of snail, not the word snail, and not the quantities, not the inches. The common mistake people would make is that they say the Niki snail is 22 inches in circumference. The Waki snail is 36 inches. Or they would say I'm losing the plot here, but you get the point. The Niki snail is 26 inches in diameter, and the Naki snail is 24 inches in diameter. And this might sound obvious, but people do this all the time, and you actually, it's the information doesn't come across as clearly, because you put the emphasis on what you want to emphasize clearly. So just a simple way to improve the way you speak is to think about where you're putting the emphasis, and probably there'll be patterns and things that you do. So emphasis is always on the difference, and that will mean that you become a better communicator, because people will hear that better. Because for example, all I hear when I'm listening to the New World Order adverts is the word kilo, and that just hits me, and it's annoying. And I don't take in what they're trying to let me know. What they're trying to convey in that message is cheap shit, that this is only X amount. So I need to hear the price. Okay, that's what needs to be emphasized: the product and the price. And that's not what I'm hearing. All I'm hearing is kilo and dollar. Okay, what I need to be hearing is what the item is and that it's dirt cheap. Okay, because that's what they're trying to communicate. So think about where you put your emphasis, and I will be back with more Rangimarie.